You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
All right, check 1 2 1 2. All right, family. Greetings to the Serious Minds family. This is Professor Griffin. This is our Serious Minds RNTV, and of course, all right. I was saying, I hope the connection stays clear. This connection is very, 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 very bad. All right. Don't pay no attention to my lazy friend over here. Or my junky messy. That's not junky. It's not messy. It's just, that's a desk of a person that works hard. Real hard. All right, family. Quan, what's good with you? So, Quan, That information that I sent you, Quan, can you put it up for me? So I can put it up on the screen. We'll get to some of the, all right. So family, tonight's discussion is going to be I would like for it to be a very mellow, um, kind of conversations. I think it has to be for the conversation that I'd like to have. It's just it needs to be done in a way where we I don't know, I guess where we could kind of take it in a lot more. Well, a lot of people could just kind of let their guards down and not be so apprehensive about taking information in. I asked the question, are we really concerned and truly concerned about protecting women and children? There's a lot of things in that subject title that we could we could talk about. But let's just kind of get down to the meat of it because I don't want to be on here long. Thank you, Quan. Really appreciate that. This is the GoFundMe for a young gentleman, all right? Keith Dickinson lost his life in a car accident. All right, and the family wants to celebrate the life of this particular young brother. So Keith Flat Out Dickinson, the family is organizing this GoFundMe. And that is the kind of basis for my discussion tonight in reference to us being concerned about protecting women and children. We see what's going on in the world today, especially in America, with this whole idea now of human trafficking, which there's a lot of questions that come to mind. You know, why aren't someone protecting and being responsible for these individual little girls, young ladies, protection and security? The question comes to mind with some men is, do they even want protection? All right. Who is responsible? I mean, are men even allowed to protect women in some cases? So if you would like to donate to send this young gentleman home in a proper way, all right, we are assisting the family in making sure he gets a decent burial. All right. So the GoFundMe is up on the screen. The link is up on the screen. So the question is, if we attempted to put together infrastructure, family to family, community to community, group to group, how do y'all think that will be received if we say, okay, well, we have to protect the women? Because one of the things I keep hearing on America's TV about the Taliban is the fact that they have a tight grip on the women in that country. And I hear most black people mimicking what white people say about the Taliban stranglehold over the women. And these individuals have done no research. No research. So I'm asking the question, are we truly concerned about protecting women and children? Need to know what's good. Monique Hill, what's happening? Tito Saunders, what's good? Shout out to Little Goddess, Johnny Taylor, Great Filibuster. All right. Charlie Mack, what's happening? Derek Askew, Hassan Burton, where you been, man? Yumiko Marshall. So just scouring the internet, just kind of getting a feel for what people have to say. Man, it is critical to hear what people have to say in reference to whose responsibility is it to protect women. All right. So I'm gonna play. Hold on a second. Wow. This gentleman said on this 10-minute clip, I think he was giving a TED talk. He said that protecting children is everyone's business. Everyone's business. All right. Thank you for putting the Devi Tribe Wellness website up. A lot of people have hit me up about the Nasya oil. And Nasya is Nasya. All right. Thank you very much. It was gone in a few hours. So in the process of getting some more done. Nothing will be happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is my 4th year wedding anniversary. I want to give a special shout out to my wife, Soleil, for stepping up to the plate in every area. And now we have the awesome task of making sure the information gets out about this GoFundMe, about our daughter's friend who passed away in a car accident. We've said months and months and months, probably if not a few years, that the way people drive in Atlanta is crazy. This particular accident happened, I believe, in Maryland, up in the DMV area. But regardless, what is going on with young people that even what I talked about last night, the crate challenge and all these challenges and having to live life in the fast lane, having to live life in the fast lane. Question is, why and what can we do about it? Oh, thank you, Quan. Really appreciate that. I'll make sure I'll tell Quan what you said. Um, Sooner or later I'm going to get her on this so we can have a discussion and balance this thing out in reference to men and women's roles. Not the corny conversation about what we did to stay married and all that kind of stuff. Y'all have heard all of them damn stories before. Um, Everyone have their unique strengths and weaknesses. Some of y'all put weight and pressure and boundaries on people that you have no right to. You don't own the individual. We definitely don't operate that way. No. Walaikum salam. Black Kelly 5. What's good with you? All right. So they're celebrating the life of Keith File Dixon, organized by Keith File Dixon, I guess his dad. All right. It is really not a good thing when parents have to bury their children. It's really not. So family, I would, if I were you, just kind of just take a minute, take some deep breaths. Hmm. Let's read what this brother put on the screen while I get some water. Bam, bam. No, I'm not saying anything about polite. Not joining that chorus, man. No, no, sir. Absolutely not. No. No. I'm gonna get some water. I want y'all to read what William Riles put on the Riles put on the screen. All right. Ah. All right. All right. I understand. I can't see that message. It's blurry. Oh, for real? It was clear. Mm. So I'm thinking, family, that there has to be something put in place in order to you got to watch what you say and the way you word things with these kind of situations, because women will jump all over you. How do we begin to re-educate the black woman so that the black children that we're bringing into this world will not be the children that we have to bury, or won't be the children that'll kill us? Because when you hear about uh, people getting their cars broken in, carjacked, shot up, and you start seeing the news and you start to see that these people that are doing this are 17, 18, 19 years old. That's somebody's child. Am I right or wrong? Yeah, I said that like I was from Baltimore. That's somebody's child. Am I correct? So, first question I ask sometimes is, where the hell is their mama and daddy? Well, I kind of say that to myself a lot, but I just say to myself, where's their mama and daddy? So yeah, I was just watching a few things and I was just kind of saying to myself,
So I want to talk about another.
yeah, I don't know. Whew. I don't know. It is very mind-numbing, to say the least, to see the lack of parenting that goes on in America. All right, see, here we go. I knew I was gonna start getting getting the clap back. Didn't I say I have to be careful about how I say things? Now, pure intentions 25. We're not talking about the black man right now. Although I agree with you, but that's not the part of the conversation that we're on right now. Because the black man is taught by the black woman. So if mother is the first teacher, then it starts with the woman and not the man. I'm gonna let you marinate on that for a minute. It starts with the mother. See, this is one of the main reasons why. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, Brother Rob. This is why we have such a difficult time even moving forward, because even when we begin to have the discussion, it's always some clapback. You don't even know what I'm about to say, but it's always some clapback. I ain't even get it out yet. Calling on my aunt, you're absolutely wrong. You said the black man's supposed to be the head of the household? No, he's not. There's a king and a queen that's the head of this household right here that I live in. We call it Ma'at, truth, balance, justice, and reciprocity. That corny ass churchianity way of kind of doing things is dead. Y'all see this shit don't work, but you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It don't work. If it don't work, then we have to try something else. There's 12 years of miseducation in their system. Don't work. It just don't work. So if these things that I'm mentioning, and I can mention about 9 more that have not worked, then what is it that we keep doing and why we keep doing the same old thing over and over and over, and then we expect a different result? Why is that? Why is that? This is the reason why we can't even begin to move forward. This is why I said early on, if we are allowed to, I'm going to keep using that. You're right, it's called insanity. I'm going to keep saying that. If black men are allowed to, because it seems like y'all want to run the show without the man even having any say so. I know I'm treading dangerous waters. And I'm going to say it again. This old fake ass religious way of doing this thing, it don't work. Y'all don't respect God. You don't respect You don't respect God. You don't respect the religion that you in. So this whole idea of man being the head of the household and women's role is to do that and men's role, y'all don't respect that. Mm-mm. So I'm just saying, what's wrong with coming together to rule the household and govern the household with the balance? So we begin to raise up children that understand the balance, ma'at, and everyone followed the divine law. The hell with this attitude of do what I say do, not as I do. Nah, that don't work no more. You got 16, 17, and 18, 19, 21-year-olds being locked away for the rest of their lives with basketball numbers, man. Basketball numbers. Where are their mama and daddy at? I'm tired of hearing this BS about, well, I only stayed with the man because what? I hope my ex-wife is not listening to this, but even if she is, she already know. We already had that discussion. When that shit start getting ugly, I'm like, you can have all this shit. Fuck that whack-ass furniture. Fuck that raggedy car. And the rest of this shit. Bye. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting into this whole life-altering kind of madness, and then we arguing and fussing about the fight, get physical and all that. Hell nah. And I'm gonna stay for some trinkets? I was having a discussion with Soleil the other night, and I made a statement. I'm like, look, none of this that we value or that other people value, I guess, because I don't. It's not on me. It's in me. If I built it once, I can build it again because it's in me, right or wrong. You ever mess up an anthill that ants took days and days and days to build? You ever mess up a spider web and you ever look back and think about it like, damn, I wonder how long it took them or him or her to build the spider web. And you just came along and just messed up the whole spider web. It's not on us. It's in us. We have traded our God for their wealth, man. We are valuing the wrong things. And even in the way that we're looking at things, the value is placed on the wrong thing. I am not and never will go along with this whole idea that the man is the head of the household unless he's a real man, putting real principles, real morals in place. Man is the head of the household, but you gambling the money away, drinking the money away at the strip club and all these other things, but you the head of the household. Yeah, what qualifies you to be head of the household? Because you got a penis? Nah. 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 Several times within the last 5-6 years, the whole atonement thing I went through. And even on this platform several times. So when I bring up an ex-wife, and I say we've talked about that, my ex-wives are not off limit to me in my marriage to Soleil. We can have a discussion anytime we need to have the discussion. if that's what we need to discuss. If something needs to be healed or whatever, yeah, I might need to talk to her ex-boyfriend and ex-husband and whomever. Y'all got shit twisted, for real, man. Y'all really do. But I'm not ever going to allow y'all to put that on me and superimpose the way you view what relationships should look like. Mm-mm. Black Wall Street, what's good with you? So let's just be real about it. And you heard a squeaking noise on the left back tire on your goddamn car. You know daggone well you should have fixed that shit months ago. But you let it go on and it got louder and louder and louder until the car broke down, and then now you out there thumbing a ride or trying to borrow some money to fix the car. You should have paid attention to it when you caught the red flag. All right? Y'all text me over the weekend, Jay Shabazz. I got you, bro. Yo, hit me up on Sunday. We'll pick up where we left off, bro. I got you. When Griff's calling black woman God, they're okay with no. What the fuck are you talking about? When Griff's. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Get out of here. So when we talk about the idea of balance, when we talk about the idea of even having the concern about wanting to protect women and children, most of y'all run from that duty and responsibility. Most older men my age don't even want to confront these young boys out here. Black Wall Street, I would agree with you to a certain degree. We have to aid her in helping her do that, not us. This is where we go wrong. We think we have to tear these things away and destroy these things that that the women have adopted. No, we need to kind of work with them to get them to understand so they can tear it away. Plain and simple. I want to create a men's circle where men can heal. I don't want no women nowhere near that. I'm going to say that again. We need a men's circle where no women are allowed. Men have to get it together. And I'm thinking this young man would have been alive if we as the men had it together, because we would have made it our duty and responsibility to make sure that we're going to be in this young man's life. And if we can't fully cut it, we're going to ask our brother to step in, who is also in the circle, who is his uncle. You know how many people call me Uncle Griff that I'm not blood relatives of theirs? So come on, stop playing, man. And there's already been 5 people that I already blocked on here already for running your fucking mouth, and you don't even know what I'm about to say. Nobody's asking you to come on here and teach anyone. I know Quan is on her job, but I got it. Rex, say that bullshit for somebody else, man, before you get blocked. The conversation we're having tonight is, are we even concerned about protecting the women and children? Are we concerned? That's the conversation. If you don't want to participate in the conversation, go the fuck down the street somewhere, bro. I don't even know you. I'm gonna put your ass in timeout right now. Let your ass think about it. Thank you, Quan. If a man can't protect his goddamn self, what is he really worth? He damn sure can't protect any women and children if he can't protect his goddamn self. Am I right or wrong? So sit your raggedy ass in fucking time out for a minute and think about you running your fucking mouth. I started this conversation off saying that we need to kind of like bring it down and just have a pleasant conversation. But we get these people on here that want us to believe they got parenting and manhood and womanhood on lock. If you do, Rex and the rest of y'all, then where's your program, man? I don't see it. I don't see it. Where's it at? If y'all are that thorough, like these comments that y'all putting up, then where's your program at? Then how come we got teenagers running rampant? How come the crime rate is through the roof in Atlanta? Crimes being committed by, they said 14 to 21-year-olds are committing the most crime in Atlanta. So I'm saying to y'all, most of y'all can't even sit tight for a minute and let me get it out. I think that's one of the main problems I think we have. We don't like to listen. Bam, bam. Why do we have scammers and pedophiles in the community, period? Why it got to be the conscious community? Why can't it just be the community? And then I think you're asking a question that you already know the answer to. My question tonight is, are we concerned about protecting women and children? When that situation went down with our sister getting her children snatched, I'm here to let y'all know, straight up, that will never happen to any children in my family. If it do, it is on and popping. I'm just letting y'all know right now from the rip. So a year from now, you'll be like, damn, what happened to Professor Griff? Oh, man, remember that? Yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, nah. Nah. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, Bam, because I'm tired of people beating up and punching on the conscious community when we didn't call ourselves the conscious community. I don't know who put that name. I don't know who accepted that. The wise old elders that I sat at the feet of, pardon me, they say our brothers and sisters from different tribes in Africa never called themselves Africans. So then who put the name on our people in Africa? So we have to be very mindful and just kind of I think everyone just need to get centered for a minute, man. Wow, sis, for real? Naima, for real? Damn. JJ Shabazz, call me on Sunday, bro. I just said that. All right. So I think it's up to us, since we have people on here that want to blame men. We have women that want to blame men. We have men that want to blame women. We have men and women that don't even want to be men and women, just want to go switch to the other side and be whatever. I'm just saying to you, won't all of us hit the reset button? What's wrong with that? I'll be the best man to you, and you just be the best woman to me, to us. All right? So I think if we hit the reset button and you don't try to tell me as a woman how to be a man, and I won't tell you as a man how to be a woman. Let's bring the best me, you to the table. All right? Everyone needs a house cleaning, man. But my house cleaning don't start with your house. My house cleaning starts with mine. So if we're going to clean house, then you start with your house and I start with mine. All right? If I get my house cleaned before you, and I know mine is straight, I'll come over and help you out. I'm not going to tell you how to clean your house. I'll help you out. And then when we get done with your house, we can move to the next house and help them. The lazy ass people that pick up the trash in front of the house are some lazy fuckers. For real, they are. So they don't get out the truck. They got these trucks now where they can just come by and scoop your garbage up, dump it, and put it back down. So they spilling trash all over the street. They're not going to get out and clean it up. So when I go out there to bring the garbage pail back to the garbage can back to the house from off the street, there's garbage all over the place. So I not only clean up the garbage that he left in front of my house, but if the woman is not home next door, I clean hers up too, because it's just gonna look, the neighborhood's gonna look messed up. Now, I'm not gonna clean the whole neighborhood, I'm just saying. But let me just start right here. Messenger 215. We're not even talking about that. We ain't even get to that point yet. Because my answer to that is create your own radio station. And young kids don't even listen to the damn radio no more. They got iPhones. $500 to $1,000 phones in their pockets. So it ain't got a damn thing to do with the radio no more. Radio been trash. Mac Rojo, whoever you are, who is the Back to Africa crowd? Do I know them? Who's the Back to Africa? I'm curious. Quan, who the fuck is the Back to Africa crowd? I'm just, who's the Back to Africa crowd? I know. COINTELPRO hard at work. Who is the who is the Back to Africa crowd? I'm just no, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't. Who are the people that say they want to go back to Africa? You ain't got to ask nobody to go back to Africa. Go, shit. Anybody can get a plane ticket and go back to Africa. Who is this Back to Africa crowd? I'm starting thinking. It's hard to even kind of deal with that, because a lot of people that I know that are quote unquote conscious, they don't call themselves Africans. They call themselves everything else. They don't even want to identify with being African or black. So I don't even know who the hell the Back to Africa crowd is. Yeah. But would I like to go and visit Africa and one day have dual citizenship? Of course, yes. I want to work towards that. Yeah. Well, can you give me your ticket, Dr. Love 6969, whoever you are? Matter of fact, my cash app is $ Professor Griff. Yeah, finance my ticket then. Since you ain't going your ass back to Africa, then good. Pay for mine. Dr. Love 6969. My cash app is $ Professor Griff. That ticket right now is about $850. Put it in my cash app, bro. I'll go there. I'll come back and let you know how it was. You talk about not going to Africa. Hell, all the other races are going to Africa because they know that's where the precious minerals are. Everybody going. Just like everyone sets up their stores in the black community because they know you're going to spend money. Dr. Love 6969. You ain't got to say nothing else. My cash app is $ Professor Griff. Quan, matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to put it on the screen. You ain't got to say nothing else. $850, bro. I will gladly go to Africa and come back and let you know how it was. John X, no, sir. You need to do a little bit more thinking about that. White people can go anywhere they want to. Your black ass can't go nowhere. You can't go anywhere you want to. Your ass is suspect everywhere you go. Y'all need to start getting real, man. Or am I the only one that have this kind of realistic kind of way of thinking through things? Your black ass can't go no goddamn where. Everywhere you go, you're going to be suspect. Now, white people have colonized all over the planet. They go anywhere they want to go. Anyway, that's why you see their ass in Africa, in the damn jungle, or on the plains, or wherever, in South America, in the Virgin Islands, everywhere there's a person, you will see white people. Because they go everywhere. They want to build condos and shit, and townhomes, and whatever the hell they do. Y'all are having the wrong damn conversation with the wrong individual. I'm not the one. No. I'm real, and I am rooted. And I'm clear. Are we concerned about protecting the women and children? I'm going to say this again. Quan, put the link back up to the GoFundMe. If we were truly responsible for protecting our own, that young man, Keith, will be alive. See, most of y'all couldn't stand, wouldn't be able to stand being under Professor Griff's leadership. Nah. Because all that shit y'all doing, it'd be like, yo, chill with that, man. We're going to get some basic things in place first. Because some of y'all just talking. I know, Quan, there's a certain element that's on here that's agents, trolls. Yeah, I got it. Mentally ill people on here too. I got it. I got that. I got you, Quan. You're right. But William is absolutely correct. I'm a mature man, a real man's man with knowledge of self. And I'm not easily persuaded. I'm going to reason with you all day. I'm going to respect you until you get disrespectful. And even when you get disrespectful, I'm just going to be, you got it. Keep that over there. We're good. So, family, I do think it's our duty and responsibility as men, those of us that call ourselves grown men, to wherever we are, protect women and children. I do think all of us need to reset and understand our roles and understand the code. I do think women need to sit in women's circles and get those things that women need to kind of put in place. Men need to sit in men's circles. All right? I've heard it called the circle of becoming. That's one of the terms that me and a group of elders were throwing around at one time, years and years and years ago. This group of becoming men. Not that we're there yet. The warrior circle. Yeah, it's very important. It's very, very important. All right, maybe this is a conversation that either we need to have in person or on a Zoom call. Because I see a lot, and a lot of times it's hard to have this conversation, Quan, on platforms like this. Because, yeah, it's hard for people to kind of really stay focused and pay attention and extract what they kind of need to just kind of put in a toolbox. That's all. I'm not one of them kind of individuals to come on here to bash women or bash men or whether that's childish. Mm-mm. All right, family. So whatever you pulled from this conversation, I do think that we, all of us, need to be concerned on every level about the children, about women, and then about ourselves as men. All right? All right. So I'm going to take the next couple of days, get centered, had the necessary discussion. Now that me and my wife have made this journey around the sun together, back to this place, in our quest, in our union, in supporting one another in our paths, as we take this path down this particular life's road, life's journey together. And that conversation about husbandry, the conversation about manhood, about being a warrior, we need to have it, brothers. I'm gonna put the call out. If you want to have it, then let's have it. All right. Someone came to me to help them out of a situation with an individual. I said, well, it's hard for me to help them out of the situation. Shit, I didn't help them in the situation. Now, if they had said, listen, let me introduce you to so-and-so and so-and-so, and then we would have stepped to the side and had that conversation. Well, what do you think? Blah, 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 blah. And I just kind of gave them my little, assessment and be like, okay, that's only mine. That's what I'm seeing through some older eyes. That's all. Whatever. So I would have became that support unit. And we all need support units to put them support units in place. So then if something, bump in the road, you're able to fall back on some individuals that you could talk to and push forward. Thanks to everyone who purchased the Nasir oil. I do not have any more. They're gone. 2 hours after I said that last night, they were gone. So I'm in the process of persuading Soleil to make some more. Okay. I still have some Serious Minds Brain Tonic left, and Resurrection Formula will be pouring in a couple of weeks. All right? Thank you, Quan. Really appreciate your help. I won't be talking to anyone or speaking with anyone tomorrow. So I'll check back with everyone probably on Sunday. I love y'all to life. All right? Stay grounded, stay centered, family. All right? All right, peace. Ba, 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 ba.